Okay. So, all I wanted to do today and share today, we're going to do a connection meditation. What does that mean? Most of us, our journey on this planet, my journey on this planet was disconnection from ourselves, from our own true essence, from our own heart, from our own spirit, from our own light, from our own unique path. I work with a lot of one-on-one clients, and I hear them say a lot, like, I'm living my life for other people. And I wake up one day and I'm just like, what has happened? Like, I don't know my own needs. I don't know my own desires. I don't know my own heart. Like, what does that even mean? Um, what are you even talking about? Your own spirit? Like, how do I even get in touch with that? And, it's my sense that when we're born, we have such a deep connection to divinity, right? In its many forms, in a non religious sense, just in a spiritual and scientific sense. We're connected to the source of which we came. We're more connected to our wants before we're programmed and told, hey, not supposed to have this, our dreams, our desires. We're more connected to source. We're more connected to soul. You see it in babies. Like, why do we feel so good to be around a baby or dogs or nature? We let our guard down because they're connected to something divine. And so are we. But as we go through life, we're immersed in this physical world. And so we lose connection to the most beautiful, sacred parts of our lives: our soul, our heart, our sense of self, our sovereignty and our autonomy, meaning our separation between us and others, knowing that we can be unconditionally loved, even if we're different, even if our opinions differ, even if we're unique and have a path and a purpose that's different than others. Um, so we can walk through life and we get anxious and we get sick and we get depressed, and we're like, we wake up one day and we're like, where have I gone? And how do I even find myself? And what does myself even mean? And that's my job on this planet, is to guide people back to that state. My business is called Divinely Human Inc. because it is a weird, and you have to feel it in your being. It isn't something you can know with your mind. This beautiful balance between our essence, our energy, our spirit, and our humanity. Because what happens on our spiritual quests and on these soul seeking journeys is sometimes we can go off the deep end and just screw that stuff. I don't believe in that stuff. I can't trust that stuff. I'm just physical. Or we go off the deep end and I'm all spirit and I'm all love and light, and screw my humanity. And I've tried both of those sides of the pole, and living in one is too extreme and it doesn't work. So there's this balance. And so the first step is to just have this remembrance inside of yourself. Wow, I'm more than just my human. And that's not weird or far out there or having anything to do with religion. It's just, and whatever our beliefs are fine. I'm speaking in a bigger spiritual truth context to help liberate you and set you free. Um, that's where the joy lives. That's where the spark lives. That's where the passion lives. That's where the peace lives, is when you find deeper you and you connect back in. So step one is remembering that it's even there. Opening your mind to, like, man, that would be really cool if I experienced that. My life isn't going to get crazy. I'm not going to shave my head and move to Bali. I can still have my human experience. I remember I was so afraid to allow that part of myself in for so long. And my boyfriend said to me, Jamie, the differences are so nuanced, no one's even going to notice. It's like we're so afraid to be different or healed or not people pleasing, or the defense mechanisms we've learned for so long. We're like, oh, if I walk in peaceful, self-assured, confident, whatever we're afraid to be, everybody's going to notice, and I'm going to be out of the closet and it's going to be this whole mess. And it's like, it is, he was right. It's so nuanced, it's so subtle. It feels really big to you, but it disarms people around you. Our brain's going to feel real uncomfortable, but you're going to start to notice, whoa, when I'm connected to something deeper in me, to myself, and I'm living that path and it's juicy and I'm getting to know my heart and my soul, people relax around you. Life works out for you, and a lot more joy comes in. So I wish that for you. So let's do a connection meditation. Let's plug back into this space as best as we can today. So go ahead and put on some music if you want in the background for yourself, and get comfortable. You can sit up or you can lie down. And you do whatever feels right for you, but these types of meditations, sometimes it feels good to have a hand on the heart or a hand on the heart and the belly, just to really connect you back into yourself. Man, this one used to confuse the heck out of me because I was like, God, connection means out there. You can't connect without another person. So I was looking to the world of form, to humans first, as opposed to finding it in me first. And then that would spark the feeling of connection with others around me. Just a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing, a new way of being. And we explore this. We explore this and we go, oh, this is cool. This is safe. This is natural. And this way feels better for me and everybody else. So our brain catches on to this new way of being, this new way of connection. Beautiful. So just allow everything to slow down consciously, placing your hands where comfortable. And we're going to move. We're going to take a little elevator ride from our thoughts, from our head, which has a beautiful time and a place. Nothing is wrong with where we were. We're just kind of scooting into another way of being, finding that balance, finding that in between where we're more harmonized, more at peace as we take 3 deep breaths into the belly and release. And feeling that connection between the physical body and the surface underneath of you. The body is weighted. You're on something. You're in your body. You're present and you're in your body. And it's okay if these concepts are foreign. Just trust the truth that you feel. And you relax your eyes. You deeply relax your eyes. And you relax your face. And you relax your shoulders. And you let go of needing to be anywhere other than here, knowing that I'm going to bring you back at the right time. So this is your time to let go. Relaxing the chest, relaxing the belly, consciously relaxing the hips, even softer eyes. How surrendered can you be today? Breathing into the belly, signaling to the nervous system it's okay to calm down, it's okay to relax. Letting everything in your being soften, When we've been on long journeys, we can get hardened. We can get a bit icy. And you just allow that sun to come out and shine on your being, shine on your heart, shine on your soul with all the patience in the world, as this will take the time it needs to thaw out. As we cannot rush the melting of ice, but we can put the ice under the sun and let the sun do its job. And as we are warmed by her, we start to feel a deeper softening in our being. We slow down, we relax. The muscles soften. The breath deepens into the belly. And we are here. Letting go of the innocent mistakes our mind made. Imbalanced and simply just humanity. As we open our awareness, open our consciousness, open our hearts, open our minds to connecting to the depth within us. As we affirm, there is an adult in the room, and it is me, and I am in charge. I am free, sovereign, autonomous, powerful, divine. My brain is my servant. That which no longer serves me, I intend to find the path of healing, to bring it into balance with my unique essence. As I choose to find the bridge between my divinity and my humanity today, I choose to know that this is natural and release any discomfort or shame I may feel around this, as we have been a bit lost in these words. As I slow down even more and soften all of me and open my heart, let that ice melt in my being by the sun surrounding me on all sides. Breathing into my belly and releasing, I feel a sense of returning home. I can't quite put my finger on it because it is deeper than my mind, but I can sense it with my being. I can know it in my bones. As this language of the soul is valid, safe, and reliable. So today I make a choice. I choose to connect into my own heart, my own wants, my own desires, my own passions, and my own joys. I choose to connect into my own soul, my own divinity, my own light, my own essence, my own sense of self, my own energy, my own unique gifts, path, and purpose. And I choose to connect into the source of creation within my being so that I may live more than my humanity, that I may find that perfect balance between the two, that I may welcome it with full acceptance and belonging here, as it is invited, it is loved, it is welcome. I plug back into the being within me I have known my whole life, who has never disappeared, who is whole and complete and waiting for me to look in that direction. I settle a little bit deeper within as I do this with my sensing and not with my mind. I set the intention and I allow it to dawn on me. I allow a remembering over time to take place. I allow myself to slow down from living just outside of myself, me, as if I can finally be held, let go of this control and holding on so tight and just sink into this cushion behind me. As I intend to release the influence of others in my energy field. I release the need to please, to live life for others, to fit in, to abandon and deny my truth. I release the need to live a life of disconnection so that I am loved and safe. Thank you, defense mechanisms, for helping me survive when I needed it. But today, there is an adult in the room and there is choice. I have choice and I am plugged into me. And I release the energies of anyone in my space that is having influence on my life, my heart, my path. I tune into my needs, my wants, my heart, my soul, my light. I forgive myself for not knowing this path, as I am right on time learning the lessons I needed to learn. As I let this go, knowing that I am even more loved, even more safe, even more worthy, even more connected, even more at peace when I am first aligned within and the external follows. I override my mind that says differently, thanking it for trying to keep me safe, but letting it know it has no power over my own heart. I am worthy and deserving of my life, my dreams, my passions, and I choose it today. Because, as Mary Oliver said, it is my one precious and wild life. As I allow myself a few quiet minutes of sinking a little bit deeper within, of wiggling away from what I have known, and wiggling into the safety of connection to my own being. As I take all the time I need, like a feather falling from a tree, it sways back and forth and eventually in its own time finds a gentle resting place in the grass. Of no hurry, swaying in the wind, settling a little bit deeper within here, always connected. Simply remembering. Gently allowing your awareness to travel back as you remain in this sacred space between your divinity and your humanity. You notice that physical connection between your body and that which is underneath of you or behind you, grounded. And you are right behind your own eyes. And you are planted into your own unique body and being, centered in your heart, on the surface, in the room. As you take 3 deep breaths again into the belly, gradually inviting yourself back to the day, in and out of the belly. Feeling the power that is your own path, your own connection. Do not allow others to pull you into their storm. Pull them into your peace. One more deep breath in and out as you slowly start to welcome back some physical stretching and wiggling or swaying. Maybe you feel like shaking out your hands or rolling your shoulders. And then you can open your eyes to the room whenever you're ready. Take your time coming back. Thank you all for joining me this morning. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all next Wednesday. Bring that light into work. Have fun. Oh, good. I'm so glad. You're so welcome, everybody. My pleasure. Enjoy your day.